What's the world's responsibility for refugees in crisis? There are many people who are fleeing conflicts and human rights abuses from places like Syria, Afghanistan, Eritrea and Iraq. So what has been the world's response in helping refugees in crisis? Oh, not much has been done by richer countries compared to developing ones. Currently, developing nations host 85% of the world's refugees. There are 26 million refugees globally, and of those, half of the world's refugees are children. Children who deserve a better future, one that is safe and away from conflict. So who are the world's top 10 refugee host countries? Data from Amnesty International shows us that Turkey hosts the largest number of refugees at 3.6 million, followed by Jordan, Colombia, Lebanon, Pakistan, Uganda, Germany, Sudan and Bangladesh. However, there are some countries that have not been as welcoming, and with richer countries such as the UK now wanting to implement the Nationality and Borders Bill, refugees will find it more challenging to seek safe sanctuary in Europe. The failing divisions of responsibilities of refugees by recipient countries make it harder for countries who have been war-stricken, such as Lebanon, who itself had been ravaged by a civil war that lasted from 1975 until 1990. While countries such as Lebanon, Turkey and Uganda have received large numbers of refugees year after year, many countries have received almost none and are doing everything they can to prevent refugees from coming to their country. Several of these populous countries that are much more able to help than many of the countries taking the greatest responsibility today are not. In fact, did you know that some of the richest countries in the world do almost nothing? Japan, for example, has the world's third largest economy and a population of 126 million. Nevertheless, it has received just 1,394 refugees in the last 10 years, which is 0.001% of the country's population. South Korea is at a similarly low level. The oil-rich Gulf countries are another example. Saudi Arabia is at a similar level to Japan, and the other Gulf countries are not much better. For most of the last decade, there has been a brutal civil war in Syria, where several of these countries have been indirectly involved. It is therefore particularly inexcusable that they have not given proper protection to more of the victims of the war and taken some of the burden, such as their neighbouring countries in Lebanon, Jordan and Turkey. Therefore, it is paramount that countries around the world work together collectively to support, help and offer safe sanctuary to refugees in need and show the humanity they deserve.